Hi everyone, this is going to be just a short little video again. I've been thrifting and I just wanted to share some of my finds with you. The first thing that I want to share is this little book that I picked up at a, what do they call it? A collaboration where there are several different vendors in one, a co-op, I guess. That's what I'm thinking of. This is an old book, Christian Melody, and it's got works from various different people. It is definitely very old. I'm not sure. I thought maybe I could make some tags. It's from 1841. I thought some of the pages seem to be very, very fragile. I thought it was going to be like hymnals or music, which it could be the words to songs, but it's nothing really that I'm actually too familiar with. So it was a cute little book, and I had thought that I would use maybe the pages inside, and then I would use the book itself. It's very, very small, to maybe make a little bee journal. That was my thought on this book anyway. And at the same thrift store, I found some hankies and doilies and things to use in my journals. I thought I could maybe use them to make pockets or wrap them around the outsides of the journals. Like, say for instance, this is one, the journals that I make are actually bigger, but like it would go wrap around the journal similar to something like that, like around the spines. This is, I think this is a man's handkerchief. It's got a very pretty geometric pattern like that you would put into the pocket. And I'm just going to quickly go through the patterns on them. They're all different. They were $1 each, and I did pick up 12. I thought they were pretty, and they were different. And of course, if I'm going to make pockets, we'll have to, they would get flattened. Maybe I could make a corner pocket. Or I could cut this, cut it in half. Lots of different, they're pretty vintage, I think. These are really cute. You really like these with the embroidery. Very pretty. This one's very, very thin and very fragile. This is embroidered. And then I found this doily. I'd like to get some more doilies. This was like a little tiny scarf. And my thought here was that this could go around a book. And then the doily could go around that. That was my thought on that. Now, a couple of years ago, I had gone thrifting with a friend of mine, and there was this little store that we liked to go to, and the lady there always had such very pretty things, and her prices were always great. She's since closed down her shop, and I guess has it up for sale with all of the content. She had great things. This vase I picked up a couple of years back for $1.58. This is Fenton art glass, and it is stamped on the bottom, and it is signed by the person who did this. Is not decals, this is hand painted. So I picked this up for $1.50. This was a couple years back. So when I was in this same thrift store where I got the hankies and the older book, I saw this piece, and I had wondered if it might be a Fenton art glass piece. It is not stamped. It is not signed. But I have heard that on some of the pieces, Fenton art glass doesn't necessarily sign all of its pieces. So I don't know, but it's cute, and it's hand painted as well. And I thought it would go nice with the vase. Cute, like little vanity. They are a bit different, the violets on it, but nonetheless, still pretty. And then the other things that I have are some more books. Went to the library. The local library has a shop, a gift shop, and they just recently opened, like October 3rd or 4th, and you have to go by appointment. And I went with my neighbor, and these are some of the books that I picked up. This has some great illustrations that I can use for journaling. I can fussy cut, put on some tags and journal cards. The prices here range from $2.50 to $5 for the books that I picked up. There's that one. This one is, as I'm looking through this one is a first edition book. From 1993, I believe. So, once again, I'm going to struggle with whether or not I want to take it apart. What it has in here is the flowers and their meanings. Grapes for drunkenness, and then there's this whole little story. And this one over here is the primrose. And the primrose is about early youth. And then there's a little story that goes with it. Faithfulness. Are these violets? I think these are violets. So my thought was they were already like in this square that's maybe about 3 inches by 5 inches that I thought would make excellent journal cards. This is a walnut and the tree, and it stands for intellect, and then the story is there. So it's just really very interesting, I thought. Humility, honesty, gossip, generosity, folly, foolishness. All kinds of interesting different things. Danger. I mean, some of the things I would not include in my journal for sure. But like confidence, I would. So I have to think once again about whether or not it's in very good condition. It's a very unique book, I think. Very pretty. And it is a first edition. So I'll have to think about that. And then I picked up Tom and Susan, which goes right up there with Dick and Jane. It's an early reader for social studies. Great illustrations. 1951, I think, was what we found on this. Yep, 1951. And basically talks about family, the home, teaching words. Great illustrations. It's in really great Really great condition. Then we found a Richard Scarry book, a golden book. This has got a lot of the various different Richard Scarrys. This is a 1968 collection of Richard Scarry stories. And once again, Richard Scarry taught basically the basics, like of transportation and cities and farms and family and communities, gardening, all kinds of different things. This would be cute too, I think, for all kinds of things for journaling. And it's also great for the younger grandchildren that I have, should they be interested. Cute book. Cute golden book. That one was probably the least expensive one. That one I think was $2.50. And then this one was $3. This one, my friend and my neighbor, she found this one for me. It's perfect. It's at first I thought, oh dear, this is like a 1950s book. You know, when you look at the artwork, I don't know if I can, because it's in such good condition, I don't know if I can, you know, rip it up. But then I find out that it's not a 1950s book. It is from Barnes & Noble, and I believe it said it was 1993. So I think I'll be okay with because like the first edition in here it says was 1921. And mine is a 1995. So that makes me feel a little bit better about it. And this is a listing of all the different fairy tales that are in the book. And it's got some great illustrations too that I can use for journal cards. Fold outs and tags. So yeah, and it was fun. Fun finding them. So I just wanted to share these things with you. Thank you for watching. And I'll be back again another day with some more finds. Thank you.